Yo, what is going on, guys? Back with another editing reaction breakdown video, and today we're doing Lil Tracy pictures. So another Cole Bennett video, just because it's hard for me to resist the Cole Bennett videos, just because they're effects that I kind of know, but he still just does it so well, and I like talking about it because he's the definition of how to take simple effects and create like a masterpiece. So actually, in this video, contrary to what I just said, there are some advanced effects. There are some plugins that he used. I'm pretty sure they're Sapphire plugins to get that weird like floating head, floating cut off body effect. But I'm gonna go into Premiere and just show you guys how to do it. And quickly before this video starts, I just want to mention that my website is up and running, and I just started a brand new store. So if you guys want to go pick up some merch, some hats that I'm selling, and I'm gonna bring some t-shirts soon, go check out my website. Link is in my description as always, and you can always go check out all my video work that I've done there. But anyways, let's get right into this video. Okay, so it's starting out with some distortion, and right off the bat, I can point you to one of my tutorials. If you look up Jimmy Wopo Eyes Effect, I talk about how to use the distortion brush, which is in After Effects. It's not a plugin. It's really easy to use, and not a lot of people do it. All you have to do is basically take the brush in After Effects and mess around, paint on the person, and keyframe it, and you can do the same exact thing he just did there. Alright, so this right here, this is the effect that I was talking about. I'm pretty sure that this is a Sapphire plugin, and I'm pretty sure that this is the Distortion Sapphire plugin. So Sapphire are plugins which are pretty expensive, but if you look on the internet, you might be able to find them for free. That's what I did. And I'm just going to show you right here this clip that I made, exactly the same with the Sapphire Distortion plugins, and I'm pretty sure that it's pretty similar. Here's just some 3D text effect flying out towards you, glowing, looks pretty good. You can create that in After Effects. Alright, there's some more Sapphire plugins, except he added kind of like a wave warp, so it like pushes it off it, and duplicated the layer on top. Looks pretty cool. Changed the color of the cloud. I'm pretty sure what he did was just take a stock cloud thing. Let's see. Yeah, so what he did was whenever he puffed out the smoke, he just took another green screen stock image of a cloud. For example, here's the stock image of blood that I'm going to put in the link for the description later on in the video. So right here you're seeing a little bit of rotoscope brush where he's only cutting out the person, and he's putting that Sapphire distortion on it, and then he's just putting video overlays in the background. So he did this a lot in Smokepurpp Ski Mask video, which I talked about, and I also did a editing breakdown and review. And here's a little bit of that wave warp distortion just on the little bunny, which is cool. And here's just the normal VHS effect, except he did it kind of like vertically instead of putting the bars on the sides. So you see that a lot in the thing, and then there's just some VHS broken overlay. So if you look up my video called 6 Black editing tutorial, I'm pretty sure it talks about how to make the VHS effect. Here's that Sapphire distortion I was talking about, just up close more. And then just more rotoscope brush, and he's just doing a bunch of cool little effects in the background by just stacking layers underneath. So look up rotoscope brush tutorial if you don't know how to do that. That's all done in After Effects. And here's more of that distortion, and he also put a little effect underneath. So I'm pretty sure this is just some video overlay that he put in the background. As you can see right here, it's a little bit choppy, so you can tell that he cropped out him just to put that behind it. So if you crop out a person, you can always put something behind the layer of that person and isolate it. And then this distortion right here, like I said, if you look up my tutorial called Jimmy Wopo Eyes Effect, you can figure out how to do any kind of stretch distortion, stuff like that. Right here, here's the same thing. It's that Sapphire distortion plugin. And once we get to the part where his head's floating, I'm going to show you how I recreated it and talk a lot about this Sapphire plugin. So make sure you guys keep watching if you want to see more into that. So here it is right here. This is the effect that I was talking about. So this is what Cole did for this little part, and here's what I did. So I'm just going to show you guys the effect controls of what I did. What I did basically is I came into Premiere and I put on the distortion, and I also put on a crop, and I put a keyframe on the crop. So I'm just going to give you a quick little step-by-step on how you could recreate that. So a little tutorial within this breakdown. Basically, you pick the part that you want to cut out and duplicate, and then you just hold down Alt. So say I want to duplicate a part of this. You hold down Alt on your keyboard and just drag it up. That's going to create a duplicated layer right on top. And then you're just going to want to go to that duplicated layer, and you're going to want to go to your effects, and you're going to want to look up a crop. drag that crop onto your duplicated layer, and then go to your effect controls, click the pen free draw Bezier tool. It's going to create a mask, and then say I want to cut out the face. All you have to do is just cut around the face. So you cut around the face, and then what you do is you invert, and then you just crop it all. What that is going to do is it's going to completely crop out the background, and it's just going to keep your face as a layer. So just to show you what I'm talking about, this is what it looks like if I hide the layer underneath. So it's basically just a layer of my face, and then if I bring that back up, it's going to bring back the background. So now, since you just have a layer of your face, you can add any effects and it'll change it. But the thing is, because there's motion, what you're going to have to do is go up here and keyframe the mask path, and then every time you move over a little bit, if it moves, make sure you click on your mask. You're going to have to drag your mask over to account for any of the motion. So if you guys are more interested in that, I know it's kind of hard to explain just like this, look up my rotoscoping tutorial, and I talk a lot about how to keyframe crops and do stuff like that. So basically, you're keyframing a crop and you're putting an effect on it. And the effect in this case is the Sapphire plugin distortion. So I'm just going to show you guys right here. It's just S_distort. And here's the settings I use for it. 0.3 with a 20% blur lens got me the similar kind of effect. So I just kind of messed around with it and made something that I thought looked good. I don't think it's the same as Cole's. It could be a little bit different, but it got the similar effect that I was looking for. So that's exactly how you do that kind of stuff. So to get the blood coming out of the head, all you have to do is look up this video right here, free HD green screen blood spill. And then I also looked up free YouTube video downloader, and then I just downloaded this video, put it on the thing, and then used an Ultra key to get rid of the green. So just look up chroma key tutorial on YouTube if you want to figure out how to put like a blood thing there. All you basically are doing is taking Ultra key and cutting it out, and then I also put that Sapphire distort on the blood too to make it like all distorted and trippy looking also. Right here you're seeing that distortion again. He cropped out just the upper body like that, and you can see that he actually put some good work into this, just because you can tell like he even got the arms, and you can just see where the crop is like that. Right here, I'm pretty sure that's the distortion, but he keyframed it so it's sliding down. So it looks really cool. It looks like his face is like actually melting. And then he did the same exact thing for the background, I'm pretty sure, but keyframed it up. Because you can tell that from this distortion right here. And I like the whole like green and purple theme he did with it to kind of match like the guy's hair and like the gloves. It's a pretty cool like you can tell that he paid attention to like the color aspect of it, and he did pretty good on that, like matching like a color theme and scheme. And that's pretty much it. So just a lot of that Sapphire distortion like I was saying. So if you want to learn how to do that, just try and find it on the internet for free. There was a lot of that bend distortion that you can do in After Effects. Look up Jimmy Wapo Eye Effect. I said it a lot, but that's one of my favorite tutorials that I made, because that's a built-in thing into After Effects and it's pretty easy to do. He did the broken VHS look, which is kind of like one of the most simple things you can figure out how to do in Adobe Premiere. And that's pretty much it. So a lot of cool distortion, a lot of bending, a lot of cloning, a lot of cropping and putting effects on stuff. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did. Leave any suggestions below in the comments if you want to see anything else. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.